Today I'm going to show you guys how I made this cute trendy top that I've been seeing everywhere. And this is an upcycle, so I didn't make it out of another top. Before I get started, Bella wanted her 15 seconds of fame real quick, so here it is. So I took this ugly turtleneck because it's too hot for this. And I used a washable marker to make a line down the middle where I want the neckline to be and how far I want to crop it. And I'm also going to open up the middle a bit because you don't want it to overlap when it pulls, and also you want to show off them bitties. So next I'm just gonna cut off the collar and crop it, then cut that bad boy open and cut where I want the neckline to be. Next I just fold it in half and line up the edges, and I'm gonna cut out these little triangles, and this is gonna be where the little lace up part is, where I lace up the front. So if you have a serger that's lit, good for you, you should use it. But if not, you can still use a sewing machine. I just use a hem stitch or a overlock stitch, and I put it on the narrowest length and the widest width, and I just use any contrasting thread color. I usually just start at the bottom and sew along the bottom, but then go around like the collar and the arms and all that. This part's a little annoying to sew, but I sewed through the triangles I cut out for the lace-up section. So using the same stitch, I go all along the outer edge of the shirt, and I do this twice. Now it's time to create the little panel look, so I'm just going to use the same stitch, and I'm going to sew the very edges right under the sleeves. I'm also going to sew 2 lines down the front sections. I pin it first to make sure my lines look even. Here I'm just sewing those 4 lines, and I like to sew them all twice so that the colors really pop. You're doing great, sweetie. We're almost done. So I just add 2 lines down the back, and I'm going to do it just like how I did the front. Pin it to make sure the lines are nice and even. If you guys have any tutorials you would like to see me do, just leave them down in the comments. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can also leave it in the comments. To finish the lace up front section, I'm just going to take these little triangle pieces that I cut out and fold it over towards the back and go over it with a straight stitch. To tie up the shirt in the front, I just went to Joann Fabrics and got this lace up cord that's non-stretch, and I just cut it to the size I needed. And it's plastic, so you can just burn the edges like for a second with a lighter, and it'll seal off the edges so they don't fray. And then I just laced it up, and that was it. This shirt was super quick to make, and I love this style. If you guys want to see more of my work and where to buy my handmade items, follow me on Instagram at Devalishangel. If you want to see more tutorials, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.